exciting time on Port Series, and I am your host today, Olushola Adefila, and always with me on the show is the MD CEO of Royal Renacido Consults Limited, Mr. Ernest Udeze. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, I would like to read one of the comments that one of the viewers wrote concerning last topic, safety. He was trying to say that he salutes your brilliance on the code and the way you explain the code to him, and that's why we have you. Your level of expertise has actually thrown much light to maritime industry as a whole. But today, so many people think safety and security are the same. Please, I want to ask you, are they the same, safety and security?
Yeah, safety and security are not the same. Okay, they're different from safety, they're different from security. But some of the time we use it interwoven. Okay, so safety is we're talking about safety in maritime. We're talking about the life of the seafarers, securing the life of the seafarers and the ship itself. Okay, because life matters a lot for us in the maritime industry. So, and the welfare of the seafarers and the dock workers, some of the time we call them winchmen, okay, are very, very essential to us. So, in this aspect, we talk about safety. Okay. So their life need to be secured, they need to be properly managed, okay, in terms of casualties, because the life of a ship is worth more than anything is carrying. So the life of a ship is worth billions to us. So we must be safety conscious to avoid that casualty to happen. Okay, so anything that will make that casualty not to come, that is where safety comes in. So prevention, okay, safety will prevent it not to occur by taking proper measures, precautions, okay, because for a ship to be seaworthy, it must have everything that is required for a voyage to be completed. Any voyage is applying, all the seafarers, all the people on board, all the required number of people on board must be there. Okay, everything that's needed on that ship, both freshwater, both bunker, must be properly adequate for that ship to be seaworthy, for that ship to commence a voyage. So the required number of the seafarers that will be on board must be there to conduct every activities in that, engineers, all the things that they need on that voyage must be intact. So we are talking about the safetyness of that vessel or ship, and the safetyness of the people on board. They must be on their PPP, they must be on their helmets, reflective, their safety boots and other stuff, not to incur any injury. Okay, so that is how safety comes in. Then security. When we talk about security, it's a different ballgame entirely. We have several security in the port. Okay, we have customs, we have police, port police. We still have the security officer that's in charge of the shipping as the ship is coming to make sure you have the safety compliances. Okay, but security in question, we're looking at the goods in transit. Okay, we talk about dangerous goods. We talk about smuggling. Okay, we talk about piracy. Okay, these are security. So you need to secure the waterways. That is when security comes in, and these people that enforce the security are not the same kind of people that you need in the safety aspect on what, okay, on the ship, okay, and on the port. So you see, it's a different ballgame entirely. So people that needs on that aspect of security are customs, police, okay, navy. Okay, that is, who talks about security here. So, but it's they enforce that, make sure that the sea is well guarded. You know, the frontiers of every nation is properly guarded by the naval officers. When it comes to the inward and the ports, we talk about the customs mostly, and we'll talk about what the police, port police. Okay, they safeguard the port by not allowing some dangerous goods to come in. If they are in already, to properly manage them. Talk about smuggling, talk about piracy. These are security challenges, not safety.
Thank you for that answer. And I want to ask, how can safety and security be improved in the Nigerian maritime industry?
Okay, for the safety aspect, you know, to be improved in the Nigerian maritime industry, we need to be properly equipped in the ISPS code. Okay, the port has to have these facilities to respond to this ISPS code. So they must have their CSO on ground. Okay, they must have a central point of communication to address the ship that is coming too. So by so doing, they must have their what, the SSA, okay, ship security assessment. Okay, they must have their ship security assessment, that is on the what, on the ship. Okay, we still have what, SSP, ship security plans must be there. So we have what, other things we can talk about. So the CSO coordinate all this, and we also have that on board. Okay, so we talk about the port PFSO, port facility security security officer. Okay, must be there. Okay, we'll talk about port PFSP, port facility security plan, must be there. We'll talk about PFSA, port facility security what, assessment and plans must be there. To all these securities, all these aspects must be in place for proper security and proper safety nets. Okay, so this, you know, when you see information is key.
Yes.
All these things are assessment of information, intelligent informations, which when you gather them, you can now give it to the people that's meant to, are well armed to safeguard the ports and the waterways. Okay, so this is, when we talk about these people, the CSO and all the port facilities, the plan and assessment, everything on ground, is a gathering of intelligence and information, disseminated to the right people, the customs and the police, with what be at the guard for any kind of casualty. Okay, so this is intelligence sharing. So when you have these facilities, you can able to get intelligence from people on board. Okay, communicate to you, to the CSO on board, the CSO on the ship. They have this information, they have their plan, they have their assessment. When they come to the board, they look at the assessment to know if this ship is seaworthy, if the number of seafarers on board are complete, to see what they have. If they, that is why some of the time they talk about trying to the handlers, you know, they supply them with what they need for the ship to be what, seaworthy, to go back. They will check their assessment and check their plans. If there are shortage of things, they must be supplied those things. So we are taking care of the safetyness of that ship and the people on board. Okay. So for we to improve all these things, all this aspect of information gathering, intelligence must be on board. Okay, must be on the ship, must be on the watch, on the port, and the personnel too was highly equipped.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ellis. You've actually opened our eyes to the difference between safety and security. And viewers at home, I hope you found this educative. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Royal Renasido, and don't forget to visit our website at www.royalrenasido.com. Till I come your way next time, see you next time. Bye-bye.